I bought the ticket and on the Friday, and Gillian went out, came in about 10:30. I've been watching the Bank Job, the film, and Gillian wanted to watch the news, so I turned it across, and then it said 1 UK lottery ticket for the EuroMillions. And you said...
We joked about it, didn't we? We sort of, have you bought a lottery ticket? And I said, well, I haven't. And he just like, well, neither have I. I was like, well, we're not going to win then, are we?
Yeah.
And then we sat for about 5-10 minutes, and then he went, I have got some really. And I was like, all right. But at that point, my little boy decided to have a tantrum.
Yeah.
And
you kind of dealt with it.
I was trying to settle him, and you went off to bed, didn't you?
Yeah, I went upstairs, and when I went upstairs, I don't normally check the lottery, I must admit. I take them into the terminals to get checked. But I thought, I'm going to check them. And I checked them, and the first 3 came up. And then I looked at the 2, but the kind of the lucky, and they came up too. And then I realised the whole lot was there. And I kind of went, I checked it 2 or 3 times, and I checked the date, and I kind of went downstairs, turned the light on the lounge.
And I was trying to settle my little boy, and I was like, put the light off, you're going to wake him up. He's falling asleep. And he was like, look. And I was like, no, I'm trying to get him to sleep. I'll look in a minute. Gillian, you really have to look at this. Yeah. And I sort of looked at the numbers, and he was shouting the numbers out, and I was going, yeah. No, you've made a mistake, you've got the wrong date. It was just
so now, to me. It's sunk in a bit, you've got all the photographers here. This is for real. We'll give you a bit of a break from the flashes if we could, guys, just until we finish chatting. Plenty of time to get some more shots outside afterwards. Yeah. Let's pick up the story with that night. You realised it was for real. Yeah. When did you actually believe him?
I think once my little boy had stopped crying, and he sort of, what's going on, Dad? He switched the light on, and he's acting funny. And I sort of looked at him, and he was a bit pale, and Aidan's never really pale unless he's sick. And I thought, maybe he is telling the truth, let's double check it. So I checked it on my phone, I checked it on the TV, I checked it on the internet, and I thought, you could actually be right here. And then we sort of looked at each other and just giggled. Yeah. Just like, as I say, it's not something with me yet. Yeah, it's not something with me yet. But yeah.
And it kind of,
it's a nice feeling.
Yeah, a very nice feeling.
And so what did you do for the rest of that evening? So obviously it's quite late by then. You couldn't make the phone call to check.
Yeah, no, we couldn't make the phone call for...
I did try.
You did try, yeah, you did try. But I actually phoned my parents at 11:30. I'm a bit of a joker, and they thought I was lying, but they did, in the end, kind of spoke to Gillian too, and they kind of, in the end, believed us.
And how quickly did you start to think about what that money could mean for you?
Well, I got the children settled, and then I thought, I'm wide awake. And he's like, yes, so am I. So out came the laptop, and I thought, I've actually got some money. So I sort of typed on the internet, and sort of, I've always wanted a Q7, I'll type that in, and I can design my own. Sort of, it was just like, just silly little things that I've never ever thought of. I always would like, but never really researched into. And I thought, I'm not going to sleep tonight, I'm going to do some
we didn't sleep all night, did we?
Fun shopping, yeah.
So a car was the first thing that you were looking at?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I've always wanted an Audi Q7, and I thought, I'll just have a look at it. Never ever, I've seen them in the garage, and I've seen them driving along the street, but never actually looked into the price of them. I just knew it was something that was always out of my price range. And I just thought, here's my opportunity.
What about you, Adrian? Do cars get you going as well?
I'm not a great car fan, but I think I might be buying a Mini or something.
Austin 500.
No, I think I'm going to go for a bit of a beast. A
beast?
Yeah, kind of a chunky car. I'm a bit of a chunky guy.
What else about how this money might affect you? I mean, a lot of people talk about buying a new house. Do you think that's something that's going to appeal to you?
It's something we could consider.
Yeah, I mean, it's all happened so quick, you know.
Yeah,
the last 3 days have been manic, you know. But definitely, yeah.
When you get that amount of money, it's not something that you've never had it, so it's something you have to think about. Yeah. I find it really difficult to just take in the actual vast quantity of it. I'm so used to going to the bank, taking some money out, buying some stuff, and seeing the balance in my bank going down, and thinking, oh, we've only got a certain amount of days to payday, and right, well, that money lasts us, we've got these bills to pay, etc., some shopping. And now, with this amount of money, we go and buy something, and it isn't really going to make a dent in it, because as interest increases, and that, I think that, in my instance, is slightly frightening, but exciting.